Welcome. My name is Laura Henry. I'm an endurance sports coach, and I'm also the owner of Full Circle Endurance, an endurance sports coaching company that works with athletes of all abilities, from the newest of beginners to elite and experienced athletes. Whether you are seeking to find a way to incorporate exercise into your life or to cross the finish line of a marathon or Ironman, we can help you reach your goals. We want to help you unlock your potential so you can achieve what is most important to you. I've personally been an endurance athlete myself for more than 15 years. Before that, I honestly was not that into any kind of athletics. As a kid, I couldn't even pass the mile portion of the presidential fitness test. I would make fun of my friends who were running cross country in high school, telling them that they were absolutely crazy for running a long distance like 6 miles. In college, I started running, but I did so under the cover of darkness because I was embarrassed and I didn't want anyone to see me or to make fun of me. When I moved to Syracuse, New York in the late 2000s, I joined a local 5K training program that was organized by Fleet Feet Syracuse, a run specialty store. That 10-week program culminated in a 5K race. I told other people in the program that I couldn't, quote unquote, go because I had to work overnights and I would be too tired to be there. However, the truth was that I was too intimidated by the race itself to show up for it. I was too scared. The following year, I did the 5K program again, and this time I forced myself to go to the race. I ended up having a good time and really enjoying it, much to my surprise. That same year, I started running for longer distances, and I eventually signed up for the Dun Tire Mountain Goat Run, which is a 10-mile hilly road race here in Syracuse. One of my friends who talked me into signing up told me that real runners wear heart rate monitors. Not yet knowing that this was not only false but utterly ridiculous, off I went to Fleet Feet Syracuse. And I dropped $500 on a Garmin GPS watch and a heart rate monitor there. When I was at the store looking at the different watches, I asked about one that had like a boxy look to it. And the staff member told me that it was for triathlons. What's a triathlon? I asked. I had never heard of it. Staff member replied, an event where you swim, you bike, and you run. All in the same event? I asked. Yes, the staff member said. I will never do that, I said. That's insane. And so I promptly purchased the circular watch, which supported running and cycling activities, along with a heart rate monitor. Well, folks, I ate those words because 6 months later, after connecting with a wonderful local coach named Karen Allen Turner, I did my first triathlon. Karen coached me for over 6 years, and she helped me see that I was stronger and more capable in athletics than I had ever realized. Under her tutelage, I trained for and completed my first half marathon, my first marathon, and all distances of triathlon up to the Ironman distance. I achieved results that I had never dreamed could even be possible for someone like me. In addition to the results I saw, I made so many valuable friendships. I loved the community I found in running, cycling, and triathlon. I also began to realize how important endurance sports were for my health, both physically and mentally. I hadn't ever felt as physically or mentally strong as I did once I started incorporating training and exercise into my life. After seeing this transformative power that endurance sports had on my life, and with some major encouragement from Karen, I decided to get certified in triathlon coaching. I started coaching in 2013, have been coaching endurance athletes of all abilities ever since. In 2018, I transitioned to coaching as my full-time job. Since that first certification in 2013 in triathlon, I've been certified in strength training, bike fitting, cycling coaching, and I've taken numerous continuing education courses, and I have continued my own learning through self-study to learn as much as I can about training, racing, and how to help athletes of all ability levels and experience levels succeed. While I still train and exercise regularly, I only participate in races a handful of times per year. I prefer to pour my mental energy into the training and racing that my athletes are doing. I learned a long time ago that it was very challenging, if not full-on impossible, to be the best coach I could be while simultaneously seeking to achieve the highest level of performance I could as an athlete. I chose to invest my energy, my first fruits, if you will, into coaching. I know and understand on a very real and deep level what it is like to feel like you don't belong and what it feels like not to self-identify as an athlete. On the other side of that, I also know what it's like to train hard and see very real results come from those efforts. Over the years, I've had the honor of working with hundreds of different athletes in varying capacities to help them work towards their goals. It is my firm belief that training should fit into and support all of the other things that are important to you in your life, and I've seen firsthand that this is possible. The Full Circle podcast is the result of those years of experience of being both an athlete and a coach. It is my hope that the things I share in this podcast might resonate with you and help you unlock your potential to achieve any and all goals you set for yourself.